Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Ooh. Mic testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Reload. Hello. 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 It's me. Hello from the other side. Watch this. Bam. Watch this. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang, that was loud. Hello, Mystic Alina. Welcome home. I was meditating with my committed meditation friends, which means I was just doing some good work, okay? Okay, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay. It's not my fault. And I'm really hungry, so I'm welcome home, everybody. Welcome home, Mystic Sponge, Mystic Alina, Mystic Lady Luna Star, Mystic Grizzly. Shout out to my homies on Facebook. H-Town, hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Oh wait. I'm not sorry. That's not the character. That's MC Tanet. I'm playing Mystic Tanet right now. Namaste, my brothers and sisters. Yo, whoa. Who? I'm not sure who to be today. I like MC Tanet. It's MC Tanet on the microphone because he's so legit, and he is the. Oh. Got wisdom down to the bone cause he's in the zone doing the card reading right from his home. Sipping on that tea and not Patron cause he don't drink alcohol. That's a message for all. If you wanna drop some bombs, do in the bathroom stall. Cosmic unwind. If you missed it, just rewind. Excuse me that I'm eating right now. Let me finish the Mystic Tanet the light on the tortilla chips and salsa. Just give me a second. Let me complete my my tortilla chip and salsa meditation real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna turn down the volume. Who wants a card reading today? We're gonna do some meditation first though, you know what I'm saying? H-Town, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? H-Town. Welcome, Mystic Window Woo, Mystic Transgender Bay. You can be whatever you want. Remember that. You can be whatever you want. They told me I couldn't be a mystic. You know what I did? I mystic myself, you know what I'm saying? They told me I could not speak to spirits, and what did? I did what they told me not to do. They tell me it's voodoo and witchcraft, what did I do? I did it anyways. Then I realized, oh no, everyone's got the gift. They tell me don't meditate too deep, you might get lost, and you know what I did? I did it anyways, and guess what? I found the light. You know what I'm saying? H-Town, hold it down. Don't listen to these silly fools. And just do you. Boom. Okay, for real, for real. Hello, Mystic Love. Nice to see you. Welcome home, Mystic Blaze. All my homies, all my mystic homies. I'm brewing some tea right now too, so we're about to go deep today. I just meditated with my inner circle homies. I've been meditating with my homies for 3 years. My Ommies, excuse me. They're not homies now. They from home to Ommm. I have a meditation circle with me and 2 other mystic beings, and we've been meditating for about almost 3 years now. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? One was an investor one is an investor who turned into a Montessori school teacher. He is a spiritual scientist that turned into a Montessori school teacher. What a story. And one's a reverend. Yeah. You know, it's not about what you know, right? Master Kao-Chin says. It's about who you know. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. That has been really true in my life. And I love the people that I know. I cherish the people that I know. And they cherish me too. We beloved each other. Like that's our beloved, and we're their beloved. It's like a one-of-a-kind friendship that's so unique that even when you do good work, you find your beloved community who maybe you have not seen them for a long time. They still love you. They still see you for who you are. But you know those acquaintances you don't see in a while. They start you. They start, you know, they're like, then they start judging you, and then you're like, okay, that's why I stopped hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hello, Mystic Zero Affinity. I'm eating some late night snacks. Give me a second. Thank you, Mr. Deckard. 8 months, dang. You ain't even talk that much. You must just enjoy hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And excuse me for eating on the stream, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. If I'm gonna read some cards, I gotta be happy. But that phase is over. And let me go wash the bowl real quick. It's quite bugging me. Give me a second, okay? Get woke. an idea. Why don't we read the history of humanity today? I mean, why don't we read the energy of humanity today? What do you think? Mystic Decker says, I like to come by for a little rest and relaxation, and I'm honored that I'm worthy of your investments and explorations. Not history. We're gonna do an exploration of, let's read the energy of humanity today. Do you think that would be interesting, reading humanity in this moment? I think that would be a good starting warm-up. You know how I figured that out? I walked to the kitchen and I washed the bowl. And then I peed. Then I came back. Hello, Mr. Glayback. No, most of humanity is not war. So you got change your mindset. We don't need that negative energy in here, okay? For real. Let me just call you out on that, because that's wrong. Okay. When something is wrong, you gotta stand up for it. Because you gotta stand up for what's right. Most of humanity is not war. It's evolution. It's change. We evolve, we grow. But it's all good. It's okay, I cut myself too. Tomorrow doesn't have to be a better day, it can be today. The cut yourself on accident party. Today I've been doing the work. I've been doing the work. What does that mean? I've been cultivating myself. I've been keeping my mind open. I've been doing whatever it takes to be the best that I can be for myself. And drinking some tea. Today, my idea is to read the energy of humanity in the moment right now. What's going on with humanity that we can learn about, that we can benefit about, right? Any tips on physical pain and meditation? If you meditate, the pain will be less. And you'll heal faster. The end. Let me put my headphones on. Welcome home, everybody. Mystic Vax, Mystic RLX Ghost, Mystic Goat, Mystic Laid Back Guy, Mystic Nightbot, Psych, Mystic Love Bernard, Mystic Transgender, Mystic Sponge, Mystic Lady Luna Star, Mystic Windy, Mystic Grizzly, Mystic Bonnie says, I'm here with you, in and out with my mom, my grandbaby, and the Astros. Yes, the Astros seems to be a big deal in Houston, Texas. But you know what's a bigger deal to me? Serving humanity. Bam. Nothing wrong with the Astros, though. You gotta do what makes you happy. And if the Astros make you happy, then you gotta do that, right? You gotta do what makes you happy. Cause ain't nobody else gonna do that for you. Right? If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do that for you. Yes, we're going there. If you don't love your damn self, who's gonna do it for you? That girl that's really hot that you think you want to be your girlfriend, but really the person you need to fall in love with is yourself? My mom. Ain't nobody, not even your mama, can love you for you. H-Town, hold it down, by the way. Yeah. If you ain't got love to give, how can you give it? If you don't love yourself, how can you give any love? No matter how much your mama loves you, if you don't love your damn self, ain't nobody feeling shit. Crap. Oh, I see, MC Tanet wants to come out, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you gotta do what makes you happy, and sometimes you curse and it comes out. Mystic Iris Torres from YouTube, from Facebook is here. Mystic Chad says, I love you, Tanet. I love you too. Boo. You know what I like telling people? The truth. I like telling people the truth because the truth sets us free. And if you close-minded, just go to the next stream. You know what I'm saying? Just go next stream. Just go to the next stream on Twitch. If you're close-minded, just go to the next stream. If you're close-minded, just go to the next stream. Mystic Idealist, if you're close-minded, just go to the next stream. Just go to the next stream if you want to bring that negative. Just go to the next stream. And the truth is that my goal is to just spread positivity and wisdom. That's it. That's all. The reason why I'm doing a multi-stream is because I got homies on Facebook, and I got homies on Twitch, and I got homies on YouTube. Why do I gotta pick one? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I just pick them all? I can. The thing is, let's not even think about that banning part, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mystic Laura Klinger. No, it says if you multi-stream, you don't get partnered. But to me, I'm not here to get partnered. I'm here to get woke, baby. Who's ready to get woke? Let's read humanity. Okay. Let's not bring our energy to what Twitch does, man. I'm here to get woke, okay? Put that stuff aside, okay? Leave it at the door. We're home now. Leave that stuff outside. Okay? We don't need that energy up in here. Let's clear some energy first. As you can tell, I'm in a silly mood today. Why? Because I just have chips and salsa and I just drank some tea. And when you have chips and salsa and then you drink some tea, you feel real sexy. Let's clear some energy first. nani bame om 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 ni bame om nani 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 bame om. All right, now that we clear all the closed-minded people away, what's up? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tenet. A lot of people in H-Town right now are watching the Astros, like my father. But me, I'm different. I'm a different being. Enjoy the Astros. But we're here to get woke. Get woke, get woke, get woke, get woke. I'm here to get woke, get woke, get woke, get woke, get woke, get woke, get woke. Why did I shave my hair? Because I felt like it. Okay, let's for real. There was a deeper reason, is that I had a dream. Right? I found a teacher, a spiritual teacher. He manifested it into my dreams. In the dream, I shaved my head for him. The next day, my third eye told me, your hair has matured fully. It's time to let go of your antenna so that you can strengthen your spiritual foundation. So right now, I'm in the process of upgrading my foundation. Okay? Which means that when I regrow my dreads in 3 years, bro, I'm gonna be flying. I'm gonna be flying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be flying when I get my dreads back, okay? But the thing is, I'm talking about something that many people can't comprehend. Right? It looks like I'm seemingly joking, but the people who really know me, they know I'm not joking. But today we're gonna read the energy of humanity. The energy of humanity. At this moment, what's up with humanity? I never done this before, but you know, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not doing it. Who's doing it if I'm not doing it? My teachers, my guides, my angels, my guardians. What I do is I learn to turn Mystic Tenet off, right? And somehow, it just comes back. So right now, I found out that I'm simply what you call an arahant. Yeah, you can always watch the news too, but you know what? That's boring. Cause you know who controls the news? You know who controls it. Who watched? You gonna promote watching the news on here? Dang. You really is not woke, huh? I'm just kidding. You do what you want. You do what you want. Follow your bliss. If your bliss says watch CNN, constant negative news, go ahead and watch it. Watch the news for like, that's like so like 1999. We're about to get woke in here, okay? We're gonna learn about humanity through the ascended master and archangels and stuff like that, okay? You know what I'm saying? Make your own news up. Go out there and look at some stuff. Okay, go out there and say, I saw some guy begging for the money. He looked like he had money, had headphones on, right? Bam. Hey bro, read my aura. No thank you, not right now. Alright, for those of you who are still here and open-minded and I haven't pushed your ego yet, because you know what I do sometimes? As a teacher, you wanna see who's you wanna see where the level of people's egos are, right? You like press that button real quick. Are they gonna take you seriously, or they're gonna just like, oh, he doesn't mean it, or they're gonna take it personally and take it to the heart. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get woke in here. You can't be woke if you're angry. You can't be woke if your ego is in the way. And I'm just using woke to be silly. The real word is enlightenment. The real word is spiritual awakening at a high level. Have a good night, Mystic Laid Back Guy. So let me go ahead and center myself and clear the energy once again. There we go. Welcome home, Mystic Valor. So we're ready to read the energy of humanity. What's the current story of humanity? Let's see what's in store for us today as humanity. It says here, humanity, we need to learn to unite and have more fun. We're taking life a little bit too seriously. We're seeing a little bit too much separation. We need to look at everybody and see that they are our brothers and sisters. Yes, we must have boundaries. We gotta absolutely have boundaries. But we have to see that we all bleed red. We all bleed red. So let's unite together that we bleed red, that we all want to be happy, that we're all brothers and sisters. And when everyone is happy, that's enough. And to reduce amount of greed and have more fun. Don't greed the fun for yourself. It's like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese's and you have 20 tokens and you playing the game by yourself, and then you see the people around you, they ain't have no tokens, but you keep playing by yourself. And look at me, share them damn tokens. Share the tokens. Thank you, Mystic Skipper. Share the tokens, okay? Ain't nobody wanna play video games alone. You need some homies. Have fun with your brothers and sisters. Stop seeing separation. The people that judge you, they're your brothers and sisters too, teaching you to be humble, teaching you to love deeply. But you gotta open your mind to see that lesson. What's the energy of humanity in this stream right now that needs to be said? says here, there's too many people living in mediocrity. Simply, you're okay with being okay. Your life is just okay. How's your day? It's okay. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm not doing great. I'm doing okay. You need to have a direction in life. You gotta have a plan. You have to just make it up. You can make a plan and change it, but stick to the plan a little bit. Stick to it. Because if you don't change your plan, you might actually get there, says the Buddha. But instead, if the plan is too hard, you know what? Let me just do the blueprint. Let me follow somebody else's map. How about I finish high school and go to college for pharmacy, for nursing, for doctor, because it makes the most money. Somebody else has that plan, alright? Why are you doing that same? Because it makes the most. But somebody else, many people have that plan. Make the most money. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you disconnect from your divine originality. And we just cut the word divine and just call it originality. If you never follow your map, what makes you feel good? Hello, Mr. Catherine. If you never follow your compass here, that will guide you, you'll be working for someone else's dreams. Because you don't know how to follow your own dreams. Show us the story of humanity in this stream right now. It says here, spend time with your elders. Respect the elders. Spend quality time with your family, with your uncle, your auntie. Because sometimes we're busy playing video games, we're on our phones, we're disconnected. And you can spend time with elders even if they're not your family. Just spend time with. We gotta acknowledge all the folks out there. We gotta see them as our family too. We gotta be hopeful about our elders. Because one day we will get old. And when we take care of the younger generation, guess what? The younger generation will take care of us. Take care of our elders, be hopeful about them. And spend time with them. They just need some friends sometimes. If your grandparents are still alive, say hi to them. Tell them how your life is. If you see somebody, some older folks walking down the street, you can say hi. Oh, have a nice day. Hi. Be nice. Let's take care of each other. Because one day we will get old. And if we take care of each other when we're young and we take care of the old, we will teach each other to be humble. That age, it doesn't matter. We can still take care of each other. Show us the story of humanity in this stream right now. What do you need to hear? It says here, most people are so scared of failure that they're not living their life to the fullest. Mediocrity. Most people are so scared of failure that they will stay in this little box called mediocrity because they're so scared of failing. Realize that part of success is potentially failing, but failing is like falling. You only fail, and just because you fall doesn't mean you can't get back up. Now imagine you're working towards your dream and you fall. And then the baby goes, "This is too hard, mommy." What does mommy say? "Keep going. You will make it." You are your own mommy. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Or just live me. But the thing is, living in mediocrity is definitely an option. You can choose to continue living in mediocrity or go for your dreams. Or you can wait till you're 50 or 60, then go for your dreams, then write the book, then retire and do the things you want to do. Instead, you can do them right now. Show us the story of humanity that they don't want to hear, but it's true. Most people are so focused on money that they forget the real currency of life is love. Most people are so focused on money and hoarding their money that they don't realize that the true currency of life is love. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what they say? You know what those closed mind people say? How would you know? You don't have the money, right? How would you know? Bruh, learn from the people around you. Many people who have money, they take antidepressants. They have terrible relationships because they're so focused too much on money. It's okay to have money, but don't make it your main goal in life. Make giving to people, make loving people, make spreading joy. Because if you have money, it allows you to spread joy. Don't let money consume you. Don't let greed consume you. That's one of the 3 poisons. Greed, anger, ignorance. That's what spins the wheel of suffering. Because money is a physical, energetic thing that you can become addicted to. Buying the next Gucci, the new Supreme backpack, the new J's, the new game, the new Xbox 5, the new Xbox 6, the PS4, PS5 will always come out. But loving your damn self is free. And that's why most people don't want it. There's no high in loving yourself. People are looking for a high. That's why they like sex so much. Because they're looking for a high in a climax. But love that's genuine is like a beautiful breeze that never stops. But now most people don't want that. Most people don't want that. You know why? Because they're busy looking for the high. So that's why they go to the EDM concert. Drop the beat. Right? They wanna go out there and get action. Right? They wanna get big 6-pack and big muscles. Love your damn self. Stop hoarding the money. Stop hoarding your belonging, because when you die, somebody gonna take that over. You know what I'm saying? Your supreme backpack that you have now, somebody gonna take it over when you die. The J's you got now, somebody's gonna sell that on eBay one day, okay? What do you live for? To buy stuff? What does buying stuff bring you? It brings you this happiness. But what if you don't have to actually buy stuff to feel happy, but you can still do it? What if that you don't have to go shopping to feel happy, but you could still do it? What if you don't have to have sex to feel joy, but you could still do it? Realize where happiness comes from. Right here, in you. When you cry, no one else can feel that for you but you. When somebody is sad, you can be inspired by their tears and cry yourself. But all the emotions are coming from you. When you're happy, when someone is happy for you, you may not feel that happiness, right? Maybe you got a trophy and you're like, it's all good, but somebody's like, wow, you got an effing trophy. Happiness is a choice that you can choose. But we have been programmed to chase and prove ourselves to deserve happiness. You gotta earn the girl. You gotta take her out on dates. You gotta buy her gifts. You gotta spend money on her to get her. No one has told you that if you love your damn self, that girl will come to you without effort. Okay, there's gonna be some effort loving your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I think that's enough for reading the energy of humanity. What did you think about the experience? That was the first time I did the reading the energy of humanity. How about this? How about a topic? Who has a topic? Who has a topic? Or should we jump into the card readings right now? Bam. Should we jump to the card readings right now? Subscribers have dibs. Okay. And I'm looking for 2. Bam. And if you know you don't need a card reading, don't ask. Like, if you got enough, you don't need it, okay? Mystic Allah Queen has a topic. Okay, what's on your heart, Mystic Allah Queen? Ooh, bitter. And welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Fear of the future. Who in here? Today I'm drinking green tea again. I'm drinking the same thing because green tea is healthy for you. But it's actually the healthiest tea other than white tea. Green tea and white tea are almost the same. If you know about that tea life. Who here has the fear of the future? Also known as uncertainty. Everyone's got it. Green tea prevents cancer. Mystic Valor says, I have a topic. Can you know or feel how old your soul is, or how long the journey is going on already? Not with your head, and not if you won't know if you're not seeking enlightenment. Fear of hunched over old people. Well, if you fear that, you're actually attracting it. He's just kidding around, okay? And if he's not kidding around, it's all good. I would just ignore it still. Because we ain't trying to talk about that stuff. Uncertainty. Why is uncertainty? Why are many people have fear of uncertainty? Fear of the unknown. And that's called the future. So here's the thing. When you're scared of the future, what if I tell you that everyone here is gonna die one day? Are we just gonna sit here like, oh, we're gonna die? Everyone here is gonna die one day. How come we're not sitting crying about it? But all right. Uncertainty, fearing the future. We fear the future because we're in our mind. The mind is constantly trying to survive. The mind likes to have data to survive. When the mind knows enough about the future, it gives the mind some peace. But the truth is, it's an illusion. We can't really know unless we open our third eye and our crown chakra. When you watch the Weather Channel, there's days where the Weather Channel is off. But ain't nobody recognizing that. They still listen. Everyone knows that eventually one day we're gonna go. We're gonna transition into a spirit state or whatever you believe in, okay? But how come we're not sitting in fear and just like, well, if we're gonna die, let's just not do anything. We're gonna die anyways, right? F this stuff. How come your mind doesn't say that? Because we're not here to live for the future. That our future is based on what we do now. If you fear the future, it means you're not doing enough in the moment to create a better future. That's why you fear it. But if you're doing amazing things in the moment, you know your future is looking beautiful. Now, when you fear the future, you ain't doing the work in the moment because why? You're stuck in the past. Overanalyzing the past, overanalyzing the future, and in a moment, you ain't doing anything. You come home, you do the same crap. And then you complain why your life sucks and you don't change a single thing. And then you complain about the future. I don't know, I don't have a purpose, because you ain't looking for it in the moment. You just complain you don't have a purpose. You complain about your job, but you don't do jack about it. You complain about your relationship with your parents. You complain, but you don't do anything about it. Why? Some people do though. Some people do. Because we have been bombarded with media, video games, right? Instead of figuring out our life, let's go ahead and play some more Apex, some more Fortnite, some more Roblox, some more Minecraft. Let's watch the Astros. Let's watch baseball. Let's watch football. Let's watch soccer. You know what? Let's watch Netflix instead. No, Hulu Plus. No, let's go to the movies. No, let's go out and eat and watch at the bar and then go to the movies and then get drunk and then get high and then you ain't no jack about your life because you're busy doing surface level crap. Your life is not deep because you're busy doing surface level work, superficial work. You get off work, you're ready for your blunt. You put on Call of Duty with your blunt on. You get on the microphone with your blunt. Then you talk about how your work sucks and that you're gonna own noobs. Just being stereotypical, just to show you, when you live on the surface level, how can you have a fulfilling life? A fulfilling life is deep. A fulfilling life takes you diving deep, right? A fulfilling life is like a gourmet dish. Not French fries from McDonald's. Yes, it can be good on the surface level, but it gets boring after a while. Right? You want some gourmet, and that gourmet takes time to dive deep into. And most people, they don't want to do the work of going deep. So you know what they do? They swim in the kiddie pool. You know why? Because there's no failure in a kiddie pool. You can't drown in a kiddie pool. That's called mediocrity. There's no risk involved. And because there's no risk, you don't actually grow. Because there's no risk, you don't grow. So you stay in your little kiddie pool. And then you complain that it's boring while you stay in your kiddie pool. And then you're like, why does my life suck? And you don't realize you have been in a kiddie pool for 20 years. You're 20 years old, but your consciousness is in a kiddie pool. But again, you're not alone. You are not alone. You're not the only one who doesn't know what the heck they want to do with their life. You're not the only one in college and have no idea what the F you want to do with your life. You're not the only one that has a mediocre job, come home, smoke weed, eat fast food, and repeat. And then you watch porn. You ain't the only one trying to fulfill your parents' dreams because you don't have your own dreams because you're busy trying to fulfill your own parents' dream. You're not the only one lost and depressed and sad. You're not the only one looking for girls because you don't realize you don't love your damn self. But are you willing to open your mind and open your heart to some wisdom? Are you willing to do the work of finding out how can I be better? Are you willing to look at your life and see why your life is mediocre? Are you willing to look at yourself and see how unhealthy you are and then go to the gym and then work out? If you want to change your life, you have to make a change. If you want to not be in mediocrity, you have to look at the blueprints of people who became something. When you follow a blueprint of mediocrity, it's everywhere, right? Go out and drink, smoke weed, try to get sex, fail, whatever it is. But now look at the blueprints of world changers. People who became something. Look at that and be inspired. Right? If you want to be a streamer who's like a gamer who's really popular, then look up to that person and replicate and be inspired by the blueprint. If you want to make a difference in this planet, you want to look at leaders like Nelson Mandela. You want to look at people like Martin Luther King and Oprah Winfrey and people who did something. If you're an athlete, you want to be inspired by Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, right? All these people. And you got to do the work. You can't just want it and do nothing. You can't just do the talk and not walk. You can't just preach but not do the work. The reason why I can speak the way I do, the reason why it comes out the way naturally, because I do this on a daily basis. I live for this. I love this stuff. I may not get paid much right now, but I know where I'm going is phenomenal because I feel that way. And the people I know now are phenomenal. I know amazing people. I have amazing friends. And I have amazing mystic brothers and sisters on Twitch who are open-minded. So when I see this community, I'm inspired because I see people here curious about making the change, curious about opening their mind, curious about opening their heart, curious about doing the work even though they may not know what the heck it is, but it sounds really good. That's why I keep coming on here. Because it feels good to help people. It feels good to give. And the reason why I do the card readings, this thing makes me happy. I love just drawing cards and somehow I tell somebody's life story. I don't even know how I do it. My mind doesn't know, but my heart knows. I love so much that I gain some gifts. And you can too. Imagine you actually can have anything you want, but you have to genuinely ask from the deepest part of your heart. Imagine you can have anything you want, but you have to ask from the deepest, genuine part of your heart. And you have to realize that you don't need much to be happy. All you need is to be alive. Right? And you can find a way to be happy. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you, you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. We'll be forever loving Jah. We'll be forever loving Jah. Money bame hum, money bame hum, money bame hum, money bame hum, money hum, money bame hum, money bame hum. If you're looking for a card reading, give me a sign. Show me the emoji or do a hashtag card, okay? Bam. Bam. Let's see who's interested today. Okay, Mystic. And I'm looking alright. Yeah, we got a lot of brothers and sisters. I'm looking for, if you're a subscriber, you know what happens. You get dibs. So Mystic Skipper, you get one. Okay. Dibs. But if you're a subscriber, you can gift your card reading to a non-subscriber. We like that gifting rule because it teaches us to be a giver. But if you want the reading, keep it, okay? You're welcome, Mr. Good Enough for a Poke. If you're just new to the stream, we're starting off. Okay, so to make it engaging, what does my third eye say? Today I'm gonna start with a non-subscriber and then I'm gonna read 2 subscribers. Okay? Because that's what my intuition is telling me. I want to let you know that it's possible for non-subscribers to get readings, but you have to show up early. Okay. So right now, let's see who really wants it. Okay, wait. I see Mystic Palantiri, Mystic Extra Livia. Let's see who's been here for a while. Let's do some work here. Okay, I got no style. Let's see. What does my third eye say? Yeah. Mystic Extra Livia. You know, I need to do my subscribers good, so you're gonna go last instead. I need to take care of my brothers and sisters who believe. So you're going last, okay? And you know each reading is deep, so we're getting ready for a journey, okay? And I see here Mystic Skipper and Mystic Looter. Okay. Skipper 212 and Mystic Looter. Bam. Save, and this is the list. Okay. The check-in is out. If you don't get it this time, next time. Boo. Okay. Mystic Skipper 212, is you here right now? We're about to go deep. Let me center myself a little bit. My third eye is quite active already. Let's see, Mystic Skipper is here. Nice to see you. Okay, Mystic Skipper 212. Let's clear some energy. So we clear the energy because when there's a lot of closed-minded people in the stream, it affects the reading. So I do a throat singing to clear the energy, so that if people are like, what the F is this voodoo? Then they go to another stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this because if you're potentially closed, babe, mari babe, mari babe, mari babe, mari babe. You're still here? Okay. Bam. Energy is cleared. What do I need? A little Palo Santo first. Palo Santo makes me feel sexy. You gotta do what makes you feel sexy. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Do what makes you feel sexy. Alright, let me not take too long so I can... Well, as I'm doing this, my goal is to open my crown. Mystic Skipper 212, let's start dialing in your energy. Skipper 212. Here we go. Alright, I feel I'm set. Just a little inspiration from a holy wood. From the sacred wood. Oh yeah, I love this. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Clear my aura. If you know about that life, you know about that life. If you ain't know about that life, you ain't know about that life. Shout out to all my shamans out there. Alright, here we go. Mystic Skipper 212, get ready. If you have your incense, light them now, okay? Mystic Skipper 212. You dialed in your number. Opening my chakra. Let's see, I see your Akashic disc coming already. Quite masculine one. I see a red. I see a black. I see a red and black. Solid disc. When there's a spin, I see a green. I see a little bit of blue. Which means that you have a lot of masculine energy. You have a lot of grounding that you need to do, and you have a lot of masculine. Black is like dominance. You tough. But that, well, actually the black is showing because this is where you're at. But when you learn to add love, when you actually start moving your energy, your heart will open. When you learn to, like, you're masculine, but you gotta learn to ground yourself and open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. And when your heart opens, the blue, you will learn to communicate. Right now, maybe you're tough, but you're quiet. What's up with that? Tough but quiet. Ground your energy. Take responsibility for your masculineness. Learn to love and open your heart. And eventually learn to communicate with love. Which means you have to learn to listen better. But Mystic Skipper 212. Mystic Skipper 212. Let's see what's in store for you today. Let's see, what is your story? What is your enlightenment story? What is your story, Mystic Skipper? Let's see what's. Let me read the disc first. Let's see what Mystic Skipper 212 Enlightenment story looks like here. It says here, I see a father. I see a father who's hardworking. I see a hard-working father who's in his head. I see a hard-working father in his head who taught his son to do the same. What's up with that? So what happened when his son replicated being in his head? Show me a little more. It says here, this son was in his head because he wanted to make his dad happy, but deep down, he needed friends. He needed community. He needed to go out. It says here his father is quite protective of his son. What's up with that? His son wants to go out and have fun, but the daddy says, no, you gotta learn to work hard and earn your money. But this son's like, but I wanna go have fun. And the daddy goes, I work so hard for you. You should show me some respect. What's up with that? Show me the journey. For Mystic Skepta. What's up with that? It says here, there was a mother who was spiritual. There was a mother who balanced the masculine man. The mother was loving. The mother was spiritual. But the mom and dad, they had love, but somehow that love was not as strong as they progressed in life. What happened? What happened? It says here, after the mom and father had kids, things changed. After the kids came out, the father stopped having fun and became really serious because he wanted the best for his kids and was rigid, and the mom was like, the mom was still open heart, open mind, and the mom stayed spiritual and loving. But the dad, he just wanted to be a good person. And then what happened? It says here, the dad did something wrong. I see the word, the law. The dad did something wrong. I'm not getting jail necessary, but got in trouble with legal matters. And what happened to the daddy? It says, it says the daddy was out having fun and got in trouble with the law. But this fun it's weird. I'm picking up weird stuff. Let's just say it's weird stuff. And what did that weird stuff, how did that affect the family? How did that affect the boy? It says here, the boy had bad memories of growing up. The boy didn't have a terrible childhood, but there was a lot of bad memories and confusion. And when he looked back, it's almost like something didn't feel quite right growing up. It wasn't bad. It was just an okay childhood. Where is this boy now? It says here, this boy is in the process of searching for himself. This boy is in the process of realizing what the heck is life. Where is happiness? Is it in girls? Where is he on a journey right now? Where is he looking? He finally opened his mind and heart to listening more, to teachers, to spirituality, to open-minded people. And then what happened? He found himself quite alone on this journey, that even though his mind was opened, it felt like he was alone, because this awakening thing, this self-searching thing feels lonely in the beginning. And then what happened? Well, is he still lonely about that journey? Is he still lonely on this exploration? It says here, he's not as lonely and he's still looking. What is he looking for? He's looking, but he doesn't know what he's looking for. And that's the end of the reading. Alright, we need some feedback from Mystic Skipper. How did you feel? What was going on? What did you take away from that? You're in the exploring mode. Is it off? Is it on? What did you learn? There was a lot of weird stuff with the father. Can you give us some feedback so that we can know what's up as we clear a little bit of energy? Let's see what Mystic Skipper 212 says real quick here. And you can ask a question if you like. It says, thank you for the first reading. You're welcome. Let's see if... It says, a lot of things were... It's not even me. It says, a lot of things were on point. You have a strong intuition. And some things that may seem off may have a different message. Can you share with us a little bit about the details? Maybe about your father, and about, are you looking for something but not know what you're looking for? Just a little detail, because our brothers and sisters will learn from you. Right now my crown is really open. And if you have a question, this is the time to ask before I reset. He says, I think I know what I'm looking for. What are you looking for? I just haven't realized the info yet. And that's okay. Not to sound cheesy, but I'm looking for God. That's not cheesy at all. I give you a chance to ask any question you want right now. You get one question. What would you like to know? Before we go to Mystic Looter. Or if you don't have a question, what is my purpose? Can we give a little insight? Because your purpose is something you choose, but let's give Mystic Skipta a little insight on what his purpose is. Namo Dayan Pho Hiền Bồ Tát. Namo Dayan Pho Hiền Bồ Tát. You will find your purpose when you love your damn self. When you love your damn self, you'll find a lover. When you find your lover from loving yourself, don't look for the lover, love your damn self. Don't fall into the traps of ignorance of looking for the lover. Look for yourself, love yourself, attract the girl of your dreams, and you will find your deeper purpose. Is this for real? You need to learn to have a little bit more fun with your life. Have fun looking for God and realize that you're looking for yourself. That's the end of the reading. What did you guys think of the reading? How did you guys feel? What did you learn from the reading? That was really interesting, right? Really interesting. My third eye and crown was open, like... I'm excited for Mystic Skipper. I know what it's like to look for God. And then to find God in the mirror. Dang. Dang. I know what that's like. And realizing that God is a human created word for the word infinity. And realize that humans have created a word for something infinite. Which means that the moment we created the word infinite, we have limited the word infinite. Which means that the moment we created the word God, we have limited that truth. Get woke. I'm just giving you some clues, Mystic Skipper. Alright, Mystic Looter. I'm in a zone right now. Are you here today, Mystic Looter? You're welcome, and I'm glad I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it was a good experience for you. But now we gotta clear some energy. Bam. H time, hold it down. Mystic Looter, is you here right now? Mystic Looter, you got a card reading last week, correct? His brother Cosmic visited me in a dream last night. He was meditating in a lotus flying. Let's see what the chat was saying. He says, I'm driving, please do what feels right for my reading. If you're driving, I can't do your reading. So, we're gonna go to Mystic Extra Livia. Because you know why? It's that deep. Like, the reading gets that deep that it will take you out of the moment. And I need to be a responsible streamer, okay? So that means I have space for one more mystic. And sorry, by the way, Mystic Looter. If you're driving, I can't do this. Because the energy of what we're about to do will pull you away from the moment. Because all the things that I do, it's to take you away from the road. And if I take you away from the road with what I'm doing, it's not healthy. It's not safe for you. Safety first, okay? I'm looking for somebody who has never gotten a card reading from me right now. Okay? Or if you're a subscriber and you have not gotten a card reading from me, that would be... Oh, I see Mystic BINF. That's not needed. Okay, if you never got a card reading from me, okay? Okay, Mystic Zekcho. Mystic Matt. My third eye is saying, you know what? Let's do Mystic Matt M3, subscriber, who has not gotten a card reading from me. Who has been subscribed, or who has been following me since February. I think that's respectable. Okay, since you're a subscriber, you're gonna cut Mystic Extra Livia. That's just how it's gonna work around here, okay? Bam. You don't get too many special treatments from me, but if you're But if you're subscribed and you never got a reading, right? That's just how it works, okay? But Mystic Extra Livia, you're next, so. And sorry again to Mystic Looter, but that's just how I have to roll. My intuition tells me we're doing some deep stuff in here, and you're gonna be really focused on what I'm saying, and I love you, that's why I'm doing this. I don't want you to drive unsafely. That's my main concern, and I hope you understand. No worries. Sometimes I just don't even go by the date. So you're good. But sometimes I do, just because this is a special case, okay? Here we go. So who's on deck? Mystic Matt M33. Let me do a little singing to activate my crown. Namo Amitofu. Namo Amitofu. Namo Amitofu. Namo Amitofu. Namo Bodat Quanteam. Namo Bodat Quanteam. Namo Bodat Quanteam. Mystic Matt M3. I hope you're ready for this exploration. It's Matt M33. Matt M33. Let's pull your Akashic disc, Mystic Matt M3. I hope you're ready. Ah, I see the color turquoise showing up. Simply a turquoise disc with spots on it, blue spots, indigo spots, meaning that you are connected to your third eye. Your heart is, you have a good heart. You're learning to speak your truth, and you're somewhat awakened a little bit, like you have intuition. And when your disc spins, I see it radiating a jade green, meaning that you have a powerful heart. You're a powerful giver. You're a powerful mystic. And that when this spins at a full speed, I see gold. You find your purpose when you really connect with your love and giving love and sharing love. You find your golden purpose, your higher purpose, your direction in life, who you would like to be, the dream you. But you just gotta start by opening your heart first. Are we ready for Mystic Matt M33? Let's read the disc a little bit here. Let's see what the cosmos has in store for Mystic Matt today. Let's see the story of awakening for Mystic Matt M33. Matt M33. Show me his story. Show me his story. It says here, your story when you were a baby, when you were young, you had a lot of anger. It's like you simply were quite a misbehaving child and you had a lot of anger. Why would a young boy, young Mystic Matt M33, have a lot of anger as a child? What's up with that? Where did this anger come from? It says here, he was surrounded by a lot of people in his mind, his parents, his family, a lot of people with egos. Egos that were destructive. Egos that didn't serve happiness. He was surrounded people who were gossiping a lot. Family gossiping a lot. And what did the gossip, how did the gossip bring anger to Mystic Matt M33? It says here, I see him missing a guardian angel. I see him missing somebody that passed away at a young age. That at a young age somebody passed away, and what was left was a bunch of people in their heads about money. Ooh. Ooh. Someone passed away that loved you, and you missed them so much, and what was left was a bunch of people in their heads. But the angel has always been next to you, but you don't see it. That's why you're angry. Show me more about the anger of Mystic Matt when he was young. It says here that this mystical being that left was a light worker, a spiritual, I keep seeing grandma, a spiritual grandmother who loved you so much and blessed you with her energy so much that when she went away, your world became a lot angry because you just couldn't understand this thing called life. Why did you go away? And why did you leave me with these parents who are in their heads about stuff? But what happened? Something happened after that. What happened after that? Mystic Matt started his journey with anger and he evolved into even more closed-mindedness, a lot of loneliness, a lot of sadness, a lot of judgments, a lot of being in his head. I see bullying. Show me a little bit more of what happened. I see a boy who just wants to be happy. A boy who just wants to escape his reality. I see a boy who's really seeking for love from his loved one that passed away, but didn't get it because that loved one was right next to him, but he couldn't see it because he was looking for with his mind. And when this boy grew up, what happened? It says here I see alcohol. But this boy grew up with this state of in his head, still angry, don't even know what's up, like lost, a little confused. And I see alcohol. I see toxic energy. I see surrounded by toxic energy. And then what? I see a miracle happening. I see a miracle happening. I see an awakening happening. What caused the awakening? It says here, he was tired of going out to the bars with toxic people. He was tired of hanging out with people who didn't make him happy. He was tired of the life of the party. And then what? He found a lady that helped him ground. And what happened with that lady? That lady helped raise his energy to find his purpose, to find his soul a little bit, to wake up to his true potential. And then what happened? That this lady helped him see his darkness with the assistance of his guardian angel. And then what? And they had a sexy time together. And they're happily together. And then what? And we find out that this lady is a mystic too. And that's the end of the story. Alright, we need some feedback from Mystic Matt M33. Dang, your guardian angel wants to come through. I don't know who that is that passed away at a young age. They trying to say something here. What you trying to say, darling? Go out and have a little bit more fun. He's trying to say you're spending a little bit too much time indoor. Go outside a little bit more and connect. He's like, I'm tired of hanging out with you indoor. You gotta go outside a bit, darling. What are you trying to say here? You have a lot of good ideas. Believe in yourself. Plant the seeds and then harvest the seeds. Believe in your ideas, darling. Believe in your ideas. Alright. Mystic Matt says, okay, on the anger, it was probably from my parents having a nasty divorce. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, you started with anger. Alright, so just give us some feedback about what happened. He says, I never drank before. When is it? Well, it could be a certain... Well, basically, I saw... Have you done drugs before? And the thing is, if I'm off, it's okay. But what I saw was, there was an addiction that happened. I saw drinking of something. Were you ever addicted to energy drinks? But let's continue, because the thing is, if we're off with that drinking part, that's okay. He says, but I have family that was. Because what came? He says, nope, never drank alcohol in my life. I just says, and then what? Because the thing is, the drinking can represent so many things too. We can see right, consuming negativity, right? Choosing to consume a bunch of negativity can be consuming poison, like you're constantly negative. This says, the woman might be a very close friend of mine. Yeah, I'm not sure, but all I saw was that when you were young, there's a lady. It could have been anybody. It could have been your neighbor that loved you, you know? some old lady neighbor or something. I definitely saw somebody of elderly. But if it's your very close friend, it might be. And again, some things might not be word for word, and you just gotta fit it in and open your mind to whatever is possible. Mystic Station. I'm honestly not sure on the elderly woman, but I had to check family history. It's okay, no worries. You're welcome. So let's just say the reading was the sadness, like there's something the sadness, was that real? Like, did you feel angry? And there was a lot of sadness growing up. Is that true? Because there's more focus on like what was off than like what was, I just want to see, we want to learn something from you. Whether it's off or not, we want to learn something, right? Like we're learning, we're talking about what was off. We want to learn about what did you learn from the reading, right? Or was nothing true from the reading? That's what. Because there's some awkward energy that's not being. It's like my mom kind of bailed out on my dad when I was a kid. How do you feel about that right now? There's some awkward, like, it's like, and if you're not ready to talk about this, you don't have to. Because I'm feeling there's a resistance with this issue. That's why I'm like, okay, you were talking about everything that's not, but what about the things that were? And if you're new to the stream, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I'm your brother Mystic Tanet. We're doing a card reading for Mystic Matt M3. He says, My mom kind of bailed out on my dad when I was a kid, and I still have problems. When I'm reading you, you have a resistance toward this root issue. There's a lot of pain that's making this reading unclear. There's something that's clearly hurt that you're not ready to face, and this reading is making you face it. So you're focusing on, right, I still have problems I need to resolve. What problems? Like, what issues do you have? If you want to do the work. Because we're learning from you right now. Is there forgiveness? Are you willing to forgive your mom? Or your dad for leaving, or your mom for leaving you? And if you're not ready to do the work, I understand. But something was not quite in alignment when I'm. He says, with the alcohol and drugs, it might be her. It might be her. It might be her. He says, I speak to her, but it's more like I speak because she is my mother. Are you still angry at your mom? Mystic Matt M33? Like, if you're really freaking honest to yourself, are you still angry at your mom? If you start with anger, what are you going to end with? He said, not really. So you're not, but I can honestly, I don't care about her either. So it's not, you're not angry, but you just really don't care. I wonder where that comes from. I feel empty right now, right? There's emptiness when your mom, when there's emptiness towards. See, I can see the air, right? Like there was energy. I was like, what's going on? Like there's something off, but I wanted to see. Family is such a huge, Was your dad a feminine guy? I was 11 when she left. It wasn't until my dad passed that she contacted me. Was your dad more of a feminine man? He was a masculine? Mm-hmm. So he may have looked masculine outside. No, he may have looked masculine. So, so at what age did he pass away? How old were you when he passed away? Like 20s? Wow, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. That's why the energy is like, what's up with this energy here? There's a lot of layers of sadness. We have to face the truth, you know? I can't do the work for you, but I can look at it. I can feel it. Because you know what? Half of you, your father created you. Half of you, your mother created you. Your mom is alive, but you don't see her, but that, you know, like that. And your dad passed away, so it's kind of like, how did you feel? What I'm curious about, when you got the first card, anger, how did you feel when you, like when I told you at a young age you were angry? How did you feel? There was anger. I'm curious about what you perceived during the first card. Was what I'm like, when you got that card, did you feel, what did you feel? I mean, like today, when you got the card, that when I said, when you were young, you were really angry. So it brought a lot of memories that were traumatic, would you say? Or rough, right? Because what I'm feeling is that the moment we got the first card, it triggered something and it closed you. Something closed. Like you closed. It was like a place that you didn't want to go to. But we were going there no matter what. You know? But it's okay. It is a tough issue. And this is a really, and you don't have to be sorry, by the way, Mystic Man. I know you said sorry earlier. Don't be sorry. This is what we're here for. And yes, it really did bring a lot. Yeah, because when we bring back, it's like, I don't want to see that right now. I haven't healed it, and let me just put it away. Don't talk about it. So I recognize, like, your first card was anger, and your second card was this one, burning. Like fire. Egos. But realize this, Mystic Matt. You have always been protected all your life. I don't know if you have a grandparent or something, but you've always been protected. Just letting you know that. So what we find out is that when we do these deep readings, sweet, are both your grandmas still alive? One, she's 92. I'm still curious about what this guardian angel is. First of all, it could be your father, but it wasn't like, it was clear to me that it wasn't your father showing up. It was son, you know. Did you grow up having the other grandmother at all? Did you like... You have been blessed, Mystic Matt. I just want to let you know. Grandmother on the mother's side. Your mom left at 11. When your mom left at 11, was your mom's mom still alive at that time? I'm feeling this is your mom's mom. Okay. And it says this person is really spiritual. Was your mom's really spiritual and religious? It's either one of those, but I'm feeling more spiritual. It's like she feels really bad, you know? So she is more religious? or none, not spirit? Church. Well, I think we did a good job with Mystic Matt M3. Thank you for doing the work, Mystic Matt. I know that was quite intense. I was like, my head started, you know what's funny? My head started hurting when I was doing that reading. And I was like, keep going. This is just part of it, you know? But like, I must have felt the pain. I was like, dang, I feel a lot of head, like my crown chakra feels a lot of pressure. It's hot right now. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is normal. But you have some work to do, Mystic Matt. You have some forgiveness, some reconnection to do, some healing to do. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying, alright, there's some work. You're welcome, Mystic Matt. There's a lot of pain that you're still carrying. I got to feel that pain. Hello, Mystic Lucid Being, Mystic SM24. Mystic Extra Livia, is you still here? And again, thank you, Mystic Matt. I need to drink some water after that one. Intense. And again, thank you, Mystic Looter, for understanding and letting Mystic Matt go. Some of that reading resonated with me. Yes, and the thing is, when you get the reading and you don't fully trust in what I'm doing, you will close off. When you don't fully trust in what I'm doing, you will close your energy off, and I won't be able to do my work because you're not open. And when you haven't healed enough, right? I have not done random reading because I feel like that's what I'm already doing. Well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe we could do a random reading after Mystic Extra Livia. Cause then it could be like 3 people at the same time. Okay, so let's, again, thank you, Mystic Matt. Intense reading. Definitely. And the thing is, we're more alike than different. So after that reading, I gotta do some meditation, okay? For real, for real. And I gotta change the vibes a little bit. Let's see what I need. Let's do a little meditation. When we do this work, if you don't fully trust me, it will affect the reading. If you don't keep your heart open, excuse me. Sorry about that. Here we go. Just relax and just breathe. Just relax, just breathe. Have a good day at work, Mystic Valors. Mystic Extra Livia, are you ready today? No, we were actually meditating for a whole 2 minutes. Mystic Extra Livia says yes, she's ready. Do you allow me and trust me to give you a reading, Mystic Extra Livia? Especially if some work that you need to do comes up. But it's okay, it happens. But what's funny is that when something is off, I can't just let it go. I start to detect what is going on here. $12.34, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now we're about to do a card reading for Mystic Extra Livia. I need a little bit more water though. This light worker stuff can be intense if you don't take care of yourself. Gotta clear a little bit more energy. We went really deep with Mystic Matt M3. Not a bad thing, it's just more about responsibilities. And now at least Mystic Matt knows he's got some work to do. And the readings will make you vulnerable. It will make you see the work that you're not doing. Have a good night, Mystic Good Enough for a Poke says, thank you for the stream, Tanet and everyone. Mystic Tanet. Is that enough? I need to be using some white sage. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not using. Gotta take responsibility for doing the work. Gotta use all your resources, you know what I mean? This is the master of the white sage incense. Is I would say the most powerful one that I have experienced. It clears your energy really good. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the Palo Santo is good for visioning. I would say, like, if you compare to the white sage to a cleaner, it would be like Clorox. It's that powerful. Have a good night, Mystic Pony Puke. Thank you for coming on today. It says, have a nice night, morning, everyone. Clearing a little bit of energy before we... Thank you for the recent follow for Mystic Too Much Jazz Mind, Mystic Green Raptor, Mystic Dragon Mania, Mystic Kuja. Who else? Who else up in here? All Mystic Artist, Mystic Low Freeze, Mystic Eternal Choice, Mystic CWF. we go. It has awakened. And I think this is the sage that Mystic C sent me a sage in the mail. So thank you, Mystic C, who's also doing good work. Okay, we're good. All right, Mystic Extra Olivia, here we go. It's time to go deep. Excuse me for that too. Huh? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Mic check. Okay. We're back. It's time to do some work for Mystic Extra Livia. We just did a really deep, intense reading for Mystic Matt M3. We woke something up. And when you wake a sleeping... When we wake a sleeping giant up, we have to take responsibility by... I can't just not engage, right? When I see some work that you could be doing and you're not, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see what's up. I wanna see, hey, looky here. Hey, looky here. But are you ready, Mystic Extra Livia? Mystic Extra Livia, are you ready for your reading? Let's see what the cosmos has in store for Mystic Extra Livia. She's a girl, right? I'm pretty sure I remember that name. It's been a while. Mystic Extra Livia. Let's see your story of awakening. Let's see what your Akashic disc looks like. I see yellow, I see green. I see a disc that's yellow and green. I see this disc, it looks like one of those that you lift weights on. That the yellow is purpose and green is love. Find your purpose and find your love, and this disc, when it radiates, when you connect to your love and your purpose, you'll find your gifts, your divine gifts, because when this disc radiates, it turns pink. And when you fully engage this disc, it turns purple, crown chakra. You'll realize your true potential and connect with your highest gifts that keep getting better. Awakening, enlightenment. If you're willing to do the work of loving yourself and finding what is your purpose. Let's see what's in store for Mystic Extra Livia today. Let's see what's in store. Let's see what your journey looks like, Mystic Extra Livia. I see a man with big dreams. I see an ambitious man called Father. I see an ambitious father have big dreams, have big plans. And then what happened? I see a mother who enjoys being present in the moment. I see a mother who likes having fun. I see a mother who likes spending quality time with Mystic Extra Livia. They have a happy family. And then what happened? Everything seems to be going beautifully. I see sadness happen. I see loneliness happen. I see disagreement happen. I see confusion happen. I see fighting happen. What happened that caused this? It says here, the mom found herself. It says here the mom figured out she needed to love herself, and that's what she did. She found herself, and she had an evolution that a dad may not be able to understand. Where did the loneliness come from? How did this spark the loneliness? How did this cause the fighting? It says, the mom had a spiritual awakening. The mom found out she could simply be happy with herself. But we still don't know where the sadness came from and loneliness came from and the fighting. I'm sensing the word divorce. But something is off. It's not like I feel like I'm not exactly sure. There's something off. It's like they divorced, but they didn't really want to, but then they did it, but then something was off. What's going on? Why is there a lot of confusion in this? The mom's like happy, the dad's like with the F, and then the daughter's like kind of confused. What the heck? What's going on? It says here, they had to go their separate ways. The dad was ambitious, was driven, and the mom was about being with herself. And the happiness is now, and the dad's no, you gotta go out and get it. And so the daughter became sad because there was a split. And then what happened? It says here, the daughter found her joy in solitude, being with herself, being with nature, being in a moment, being in silence, being in quiet time, listening to the birds. Tell me more about the daughter. The daughter tried to understand the parents, so she looked at the past and was trying to figure out why it happened, what happened. I was so young. She wanted to understand how things could have been better. Where did it lead her? It says, she found out the spiritual truth. It was ego. It's because the dad was so in his head about success that he didn't realize that the mom needed quality time. The daughter needed quality time too. The mom needed the dad for so long and didn't get it because the dad was busy working all the time trying to get success, but left the mom to take care of the daughter and have quality time with her, but needed the father too. Show me the journey, show me the unfoldment. And then what happened as she evolved and understand the truth of why the suffering happened, she had a spiritual awakening herself, just like her mom. What's going on? Dang. She had a spiritual awakening just like mama. And then what happened? It says here, she started cultivating her spiritual gifts. Dang, this is a mystic. She started opening her heart and mind to the potential that there is life beyond the mind of success and society. And she found some angels. She opened her faith to spirituality. Show me a little bit more of this journey. It says here, she started doing spiritual studies and found groups that cultivate spirituality, but it was not enough because she was learning something far more advanced than what these classroom spiritual people were looking for. While she was hanging out with too many book-smart spiritual people who weren't feeling love, and she was already there because she's advanced. What's up with that? It says here, for her to evolve, she needed to be by herself and consume and advance wisdom. And that's why she's here on Cosmic Unwind. And that's the end of the reading. Ta-da! Dang. Any questions? If you just hello Mystic Rock Protector, if you're just joining us, we have just got done reading Mystic Extra Livia. We're waiting on her feedback to see how accurate we were, to see how did she feel, what did she learn, just feedback. We just want a lot of feedback. Because the feedback, hello Mystic CSGO, because the feedback allows us to learn from Mystic Extra Livia. She goes, OMG, since the beginning was so spot on. And the connection to my mom. And then because my mom is really intuitive, she says, the beginning was so spot on and the connection to my mom is really intuitive, and that part about solitude is true too. Are your parents still together? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so our accuracy was not too bad this time. Give me a second here. Oh, the cable is off, okay. She says, and yes, my mom realized she loved herself and she even told me that. Bam! Okay, we're doing a good job so far. Like, I'm open to being wrong totally, but right now this is a good journey story so far. Okay, and then any more feedback? How did you feel? Just you know. How about yourself? How about yourself? That's what right now we're and I don't know the part about the solitude again. I didn't realize how true it was till you said it. But how I realized I couldn't relate to my friends around me. You're a mystic. Okay, Mystic Extra Livia. Clear. And started having less friends. And so is it true that you're an advanced spiritual practitioner who started hanging around people who are more mentally spiritual than emotionally spiritual? Bam! Is it true you had a spiritual awakening too? There's things that interest him didn't interest me. You're more advanced, that's why, okay? Bam! I mean, look, you got the whole shot. You got this card, okay? This right here, Bam. That spiritual awakening card. 9 of fire. Any more feedback from you? What did you learn? How did you feel? Do you have any questions? Because that is probably the last reading of the night. But I'm open to questions for Mystic Extra Livia first, and then from my brothers and sisters who may need some insight. He says, I guess I have a question. Okay, let me align my chakras for the duty. What question do you have, Mystic Extra Livia? What is the word? It's bird. She says, I want to see more about my future, like how my passion is connected. Okay, we can do that for you. Since you actually know what you want and you're clear, then you get a little bit more. Mystic Extra Olivia wants to know a little bit about her future and about her passion. My drive, my worries. Show me a little bit more of Mystic Extra. Show me her future so that we can help her be on the right trajectory. It says here, you're gonna be flying high. You need to stop worrying too much, okay? Don't worry. Keep your standards high and don't lower them. Keep your standards high and don't lower them, because you will get there, but you need to be patient, darling. Show me a little bit more detail. It says here, don't worry, you're going to be comfortable. But you need to continue being more present and relaxing. And trust yourself. That's the main thing. Trust yourself is your mantra. I trust myself that I can do this. What is she going to be doing? I see some children. Something about working with children. You might not be there, but something that has children involved. Show me a little bit more. Something that has children who may be suffering involved. Show me a little bit more. Something that has, you're gonna help children who are suffering play more, and using your creativity and passion to do that. Show me a little bit more. You're gonna be outside doing it. Any more question? Be patient. Okay? Be patient. trust yourself. Keep your standards high. Be open to possibilities. Be open to possibilities. And it could be something you totally don't expect. Alright. It sounds like it could be Montessori, something, right? It sounds like it could be something with it. You might be a teacher, who knows? You could be doing a summer camp or something, who knows? You could be making art with children, right? Who knows? Keep your heart open and mind open. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. What did you guys think about the stream today? That was the last reading of the night. I go deep in these readings. What did we experience? What did we learn? How did we feel? You're welcome, Mystic Extra Livia, and thank you for hanging out with us. I know a lot of people are wanting the readings, but when you do quality work, you gotta take your time. My third eye and crown is open right now. And I'm like, dang, you open. And Mystic Extra Livia says, you are right about my purpose to come here. This is a lot. This place is for advanced people. Let me just tell you. If you in here and you like what you're hearing, you're on the next level. Because I'm not teaching too much, like the basics are over. This is the next level, people. He says, thanks for the stream, Mystics. Thanks to you tonight, the first night I didn't use drugs or alcohol to numb myself. Shout out to Mystic Static Haze not using drugs or alcohol to numb himself. And Mystic Plant Daddy says, very relaxing tonight. I feel your compassion and love. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're open your heart to feeling the love in the stream. And again, shout out to Mystic Static Haze. It's about, starting off the journey and doing your best. And at the end of the day, something amazing could be happening when you take me seriously. Right. When you take me seriously, your life will change. Because you take enlightenment and awakening seriously. Mystic Zero Affinity says, another damn good stream, Mystic Tanet. Beautiful readings. Says, thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Mystic Ignum 32 for your subscription. I appreciate you. I hope you... I'm glad to see that you're willing to be part of our community. And I plan to give you a reading when we can. And I can see that in the future, we will be doing, again, subscribers will have priorities, and then maybe a follower. Right? And again, thank you for doing the work. Thank you for Mystic Matt M3 for allowing me for us to go deep together. And if you really like the card readings, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, thank you for believing in what I do, because it does take a lot of energy to do this, It really takes all of my chakras opening, it takes my third eye opening, it takes my crown opening. It takes me giving all I got to do these readings. Why? Why not give it all you got in something that you love? I'm giving you all that I know, all that I have, and I'm willing to just trust everything in me to bring you this style of card readings to help you see your life. And today I am drained. I am drained. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep today. Thank you for being supportive of this stream. Thank you for keeping your mind open. Thank you for accepting my throat singing. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you for being open enough to allow me to channel love. Thank you for believing in me, because you know what? I never thought I would be doing this style. And what I'm thinking is I'm gonna start using 2 decks of cards. One to get the start of the journey, one to get the details of the journey. You know why? Because we gotta evolve. I can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? My teacher says he never do the same thing twice, and you know what? He doesn't. He says, what do I have to do to get a reading? You know what to do. Subscribers get dibs. And if you show up and you engage and you open your heart, it's about connection and being supportive and being loving. When I see you supportive, when I see you talking, when I see you connecting, then I'm like, this mystic is doing good work in the chat room. I know he ain't a subscriber, but I see him spreading the love. And I could see if it's BS, and I can see if it's genuine. So if you're genuine and you're engaging, you don't have to be a subscriber. But being a subscriber is the easiest. Why? It creates this community. And I'm here trying to create a mystical, advanced, spiritual online community. Come early. And my priority is giving readings to subscribers who have not gotten readings before. Because as you can tell, each reading, I give it my all because that's where I'm at. And eventually I will get good enough to where I could do this a little bit more efficiently. But right now I'm at the beginnings of my cold reading style, which means all you do is show up and then I do the work. Is it substantially more difficult to do those over the end? Yes. Well, actually, it's about the same. Let's just be real. It's the same. You know why? Because even if the person is in front of me, I do the same thing. It's the same. But I like it in person because I can chat right there. They can answer. I can open my eyes. They're all tearing up. I like that. Okay, I'm going the right way if they're tearing up and then crying. In person, I can make a huge and more impact. In person, I can look at your eyes. I could read your soul, and then I could engage. But actually, on the internet, it's harder because I can't read your energy. I can't read your aura. I can't read your soul. But what I can do is trust in my guardian angels, right? Trust in my guides. But when you're in person, I can see it easily. So is it substantially more difficult? I can't, the depth, I can look at you and I could tell what's up already. And then when the cards come up, I already have insight. But when you're just a screen name, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder when I just see, okay, mystic static haze. Right. But I can look at your name and I could read something. Just make it up. Anyways, this is the end of the stream. I like to push this stream, but every time I push the stream, I push my healing time, which means I gotta get back to me, okay? Anyways, my mic is being... Mic check 1, 2. Hello, Mystic Athena FR. This is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for being here with me, everybody. Have a good night. I need rest, but before I rest, I gotta do a little chanting. But I do it off stream because I found out it's better for me. Anyways, peace and blessings. I'll see you when I see you in the evening time. Okay, around 9 to 10 on Central Time. Peace. And remember, be the change, meditate, spread the love. We are the guardians of planet.